Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is the host of MSNBC's Morning Joe. Please welcome Joe Scarborough. So, as you know, I'm an ardent viewer of your show.
Right.
I watch the Coffee Joe Morning.
Every day, I know.
Okay, you know, we
big,
call you...
Big fan from way back.
We call you Coffee Joe Morning over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
and
exactly. Thank you.
Coffee Joe Morning and the Brew Crew. We call you guys over
exactly.
there. How's Mika?
She's doing great.
Yeah?
Well, I mean...
Are you co-host, or are you the host? And are you guys co-hosting, or are you the host and she's your co-host?
It's actually Morning Mika.
It was Morning...
I commandeered it. Yeah,
it's Morning Joe Mika?
Let me tell you something. She's in charge.
She is?
She's always been in charge.
I understand she's the one who banned Kellyanne Conway from coming on your show.
She is. She is.
That's strong.
And...
That's a strong move. So what you're saying is...
Wait a second. So... I recognize most of these people here from the Republican convention this summer. A lot.
All in Cleveland. They're all from Cleveland.
There's one guy with a NASCAR shirt in the back. I think that may be the only Republican in here.
So
but yeah,
Mika makes those calls? So I have to stay. If I want to be on the show, can I be on the show?
Well, you have to ask Mika, obviously.
Oh, that's what I want to ask. Do I have to stay on Mika's good side?
Yes, you do. I mean, you know, actually, it got to a point where Kellyanne would keep coming out, and everything she said was disproven like 5 minutes later, and it wasn't disproven by a fact checker. In fact, it was somebody else in the administration that would come out and actually say, well, actually, no, that's not true.
There's a quicker way to say that entire sentence.
Yeah, which is?
She just lied.
Well, yes, exactly. And you did.
Here's a question for you. You might know this because you know the inside scoop on the White House, right? Like the president calls you every morning and says, what should I think, Joe, right? Because he calls you. I know he watches your show. We know he watches your show every day.
We think he does based on his Twitter feed, yes.
Yeah, that's the only way we know anything about Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Is his Twitter. We know he's fine right now because of his Twitter feed.
Well, it's been kind of silent, but yeah. Now, he's watched the show for years.
Yeah.
Kind of goes in waves.
Yeah.
Even when he claims he's not watching the show and he's sending out nasty tweets about us, we'll always look in the camera and say, Donald, we know you're not watching the show, but how are you doing?
You don't say Donald, right? You say Mr. President, right?
You know...
Even I say Mr. President. Even I say Mr. President.
We're in a transition. I mean, I'm...
What do you mean you're in a transition? You're in a transition.
We as a country are in a transition.
You were in a transition.
I'm trying to figure out. He's been Donald Trump forever. He's been Donald forever. You know? So it's kind of hard to, like, start calling him Mr. President. And I'll be really honest with you.
Yes?
The way he's acted over the past month has made it even harder to call him Mr. President. So...
You actually... I'm sorry, you got everything?
No. Listen, I'm a Republican, and I'm a conservative, but like you, and I'm not being sort of schmaltzy here, but I'm an American.
Sure.
And I didn't vote for Bill Clinton. The guy drove me absolutely crazy. But when he put his hand up and he saluted and gave his oath, I was cheering for him. I think we as Americans should not cheer against our president, like Rush Limbaugh said he was doing with Barack Obama. I actually think we should pray for our president. But that requires all of us as Americans to do what we can when the president is not doing what he needs to be doing, to stand up and do our part too. And right now, I think it's the responsibility of all Americans, especially Republicans, and let me say this, especially Republicans in the Senate, that when you have a president of the United States, that questions judicial review and questions the legitimacy of a federal judge, to stand up and say, this is not right, and we're going to call it out. When you have a president that actually questions free speech, the First Amendment, and news organizations that are doing their job, I think it's incumbent upon my party especially to stand up right now and speak out. Because I always say this of everybody that gets in the White House, you think you're at the center of the world now? You don't own this place. You are renting this place out. The American people are letting you have this. The Republican Party needs to know there is going to be a time after Donald Trump, and they are going to be judged for the next 50 years on how they respond to the challenges today.
What are you doing? No, you were absolutely going for that. You were totally going for that. Listen, I wish...
Hey.
No, over here. Hey. Over here.
Hey.
Over here.
Can you give me the balls? I'm going to juggle now. I've got them going. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I wish I shared your optimism that there will be a time after Donald Trump. But right now, I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Who do you think is calling the shots over there? I have heard that, like, Steve Bannon is driving the bus. Obviously, the president is on the bus. But Bannon is inviting people on or off the bus. Like, Stephen Miller is allowed on the bus. Okay. And then Reince Priebus doesn't necessarily want to get on the bus because he believes in government, and then maybe Mike Pence has to clean up when the bus hits a pedestrian or something like that.
I don't really understand this bus thing.
You don't? Are you on the bus or off the bus, Joe?
I just think you've just confused me. I can tell you this. Knowing Donald Trump, you know, they always say, oh, who's the last person in the room that influences Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Donald Trump is always the last person in the room. Donald Trump is the person that makes the choices. I think right now we have a tale of two administrations. You look at the foreign policy advisors that he's put out there, they're pretty solid.
McMaster seems like one of the best decisions that Trump has made.
A great decision. The Secretary of Defense, Mattis. You know, a lot of people think he got him just because his nickname was Mad Dog. Somebody said they thought he was getting Patton, but at the end he ended up getting a real statesman and somebody like General Marshall. But you look at the foreign policy team, he has strong people that actually will give him great advice. We can relax about that. My bigger problem is the inside circle. There is nobody in this administration that can go in and tell this president no. That's bad. It's happened with past administrations, but since he has no government experience, he needs that, and we need that as a country. Somebody that's got the guts to go in, stand up, and say, this is wrong, this won't work. Instead, you have people like Stephen Miller, or as Mika calls him, the little dictator, going on Sunday morning shows. Think about that for a second.
We have no idea how large his dictator is.
Well, I think that may have been Mika's suggestion that we don't. But he goes on TV and he says that the President of the United States can't be questioned.
Will not be questioned.
Will not be questioned.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's a little frightening.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, that's very frightening. It's scary as hell.
I understand that, like, if you compliment Donald Trump, he likes you pretty instantly. And that if you say something not nice about him, he dislikes you almost instantly.
You know, I hear a lot of people say that.
You know him, right? You know him from before he was president.
So I'll be really, just to put it all out on the table, one of the interesting things about our relationship through the years has been I've always been able to be very blunt with him, giving him some really tough advice. When he was talking about Giuliani or Bolton as being Secretary of State, you know, we were having a friendly conversation. I said, well, yeah, you can pick them as Secretary of State. Just know that Meek and I will absolutely kill you on the show for the next 4 years. We, of course, said it on TV, too. There's never anything we say in person that we don't say on TV, but...
Really? So there's nothing you're going to say to me when the camera goes off that you won't say right now?
I swear a lot more to him off camera. Right. And I'm a little more emphatic. Chris has seen that, a little more emphatic. But... he doesn't, there just aren't a lot of people that actually have the nerve in the inner circle to stand up and tell him no.
Why don't you apply for a job, Joe?
Well, I am. I'm going to play with your band. That's my job.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll see. We got another act of this. We got to take a little break. We'll be right back with more Joe Scarborough. Stick around.